Well, hello, Pennsylvania. It is great to be back in the Keystone State. We've had a great day on the bus, traveling all across this state. But I'm here in Hershey tonight for one reason, and one reason only. And that is that Pennsylvania and America need 4 more years of President Donald Trump in the White House. You know, I'm here because I stand with President Donald Trump. And when this president stands up for American jobs and American workers, I stand with President Donald Trump. When this president stands up for faith and freedom and a strong national defense, I stand with President Donald Trump. And like all of you, when this president stands up to the do-nothing Democrats, their endless investigations, and their partisan impeachment, we stand with President Donald Trump. You know, what began 4 years ago has grown into a movement. It's a movement of everyday Americans from every walk of life. Here in Pennsylvania, you believed we could be strong again. You believed we could be prosperous again. Pennsylvania said yes to President Donald Trump in 2016, and I know Pennsylvania is going to say yes to 4 more years of President Donald Trump in 2020. You know, I think there's only one way you can describe the last 3 years. It's been amazing. It's been 3 years of action, 3 years of results. It's been 3 years of promises made and promises kept, and we're just getting started, Pennsylvania. I mean, think about it. Think about it. This president promised to rebuild our military. President Donald Trump delivered. This president has already signed the largest investment in our national defense since the days of Ronald Reagan. We're finally giving our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guard the resources and support they need to accomplish their mission and defend this nation again. And with the defense bill announced just today, President Trump has secured even more money for our military, another pay raise for our troops, and history will record that President Donald Trump established the United States Space Force. You know, I believe that President Trump is the best friend the United States Armed Forces have ever had. I do. Under this commander-in-chief, we've made the strongest military in the history of the world stronger still. And with that renewed American strength, we've taken the fight to radical Islamic terrorists on our terms, on their soil. In the last year alone, American forces at the direction of this commander-in-chief captured the last inch of territory beneath the black flag of ISIS. And just about a month ago, as the world watched, U.S. Special Forces took out the leader of ISIS without one American casualty. Al-Baghdadi is gone, and Conan, the hero dog, is just fine. And this president also understood that national security begins with border security. And we've made historic investments to secure our borders. And as I stand before you today, apprehensions on our southern border are down by 70%, and we've already started to build that wall on the southern border of the United States. Oh, we're building it. We're building it. You know, and on a day when we lost a police officer in the line of duty in New Jersey, and a trooper was shot right here in Pennsylvania, I promise you, this president and this administration will always stand with the men and women who serve on the thin blue line of law enforcement. And to uphold the rule of law, this president has kept another promise by appointing principled conservatives to our federal courts at every level. President Trump has already appointed 170 men and women to our federal courts. And I can tell you firsthand, they are all judges who will uphold the God-given liberties enshrined in our Constitution and Bill of Rights, like the freedom of religion, the freedom of speech, and the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. And I couldn't be more proud to serve as vice president to a president who stands without apology for the sanctity of human life. President Donald Trump is the most pro-life president in American history. So it's about security. It's about liberty. It's about our values. And men and women of Pennsylvania, it's about jobs, jobs, jobs. From the first day of this administration, President Trump promised to revive the American economy. We cut taxes, we rolled back red tape, we unleashed American energy and fought for free and fair trade, and the American economy is booming. Since Election Day 2016, as of last week, businesses large and small have created 7 million jobs all across this country. Unemployment is at a 50-year low. The stock market is setting records, and there are more Americans working today than ever before in American history. And this president's also worked to open up markets around the world. We put China on notice that the era of economic surrender is over. And as you all maybe already heard today, 1 year ago, President Trump signed the largest trade deal in American history. And today, the Democrats in Congress finally agreed to pass the USMCA. It only took them a year. The USMCA is a win for American workers and American farmers. It's going to create hundreds of thousands of jobs all across this state and nation. And I got to tell you, okay, there's a lot of people out there taking credit for the USMCA. But I was there every step of the way. And make no mistake about it, President Donald Trump got it done. I mean, thanks to this president's leadership, support of all of you and our allies in the Congress, so many of which are here today, we've made America great again. Yeah. But to keep America great, we need you to decide right here and right now that Pennsylvania is going to vote for 4 more years of President Donald Trump in the White House. I mean, think about it. 4 more years means more jobs. 4 more years means more judges. 4 more years means more support for our troops. And it's going to take at least 4 more years to drain that swamp. You know, the choice in this election couldn't be clearer, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Today, we have a president who loves this country, who stands by our militaries, our workers, and our freedom. He never quits. He never backs down. He believes in you and fights for you every single day. But today's Democratic Party means today's Democratic Party has been taken over by radical leftists who want higher taxes, open borders, late-term abortion, and socialist policies that would crush this economy. And today you saw the news. The do-nothing Democrats even announced articles of impeachment against our president. What a disgrace. You know, the truth is they're trying to impeach this president because they know they can't defeat this president. They can't run against our record. They can't run against his results. They're pushing this baseless and partisan impeachment because they know they can't stop you from giving President Donald Trump 4 more years in the White House. But despite 3 years of endless investigations and their so-called resistance, I can tell you firsthand, I've seen it every day. President Donald Trump has never stopped fighting for you, and now, Pennsylvania, it's our turn to fight for him. You with me? It's on. We need you to bring your enthusiasm, just like tonight. We need you to keep voicing your support. We need you to get registered to vote, Pennsylvania. We got a big election next year. Keep telling your neighbors and your friends that Pennsylvania and America need 4 more years of President Donald Trump, and we will get this done in November of 2020. I believe it. I believe it because I have faith. Faith in my friend, the President of the United States, whose boundless energy, drive, and vision have made America great again in 3 short years. We need to have faith in our fellow Americans who know we've turned this country around and know we can make America and Pennsylvania greater than ever before. And lastly, as we go into next year's election, let's have faith. Let's have faith that he who blessed this commonwealth and this one nation under God will yet bless America beyond anything that we could ask or imagine if we will simply put our trust in him.